Hi guys and welcome! Today we're going to be looking at orchids and how to care for them.
Orchids are tropical plants, meaning that they naturally grow in a region that is close to the equator. Most orchids are called epiphytes, epi meaning on, phyte meaning type. And that is because they grow on other plants, trees usually. They are not parasitic plants, however, because they produce their own food. And this is why you will see they have green leaves. The chlorophyll in them is the food producer. They are happiest in warm, humid places growing on trees, though there are a few that actually grow in soil. Their blooms usually last 1 to 3 months, which is always a plus. In order to care for them, let's take a look at what they don't like. They don't like direct sunlight. If left in direct sunlight, they will develop brown spots on their leaves, which eventually turn brown and fall off. They do need a little bit though, so a shaded window is an example of a very good spot for them. They don't like being too dry, but they also don't like being too wet. And this is where watering comes into play. You will need to water once per week. Some stores now sell them with a special measuring cup as a guide. But if you didn't get one of those, you can just get a 1/4 cup of water. Then you're going to take the plant out of the container and you'll pour the 1/4 cup of water over it. But try not to get the leaves wet. But if that does happen, you can just get a paper towel and go in and dab in those spots where the water collected. And the reason for this is because if water collects and stays in there, they can develop what's called crown rot, and this will eventually kill the plant. Once the water has drained out, you can put it back in its container, and they should be good for a week. As far as feeding goes, you'll want to feed your orchid when all the flowers have fallen off. You can purchase orchid food at your local garden center. This is the one that I got, but there are different brands that are available. Some people also say that they use powdered eggshell. But always remember, whatever you're using, make sure that the plant is hydrated before you feed it. If you take care of your orchids, they'll really give you a good show. Now regarding reflowering, you'll first of all need to wait until all the flowers have fallen off. And then you'll need to get a sharp scissors, look for the nodes, it's kind of like a notch on there, and at least go where you're above 2. So start from the bottom, go up and cut above the second one. And then you should have a new flower coming out eventually. But remember to be patient. So I hope that this helps. And remember to share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for future topics.